In this video, I'll be explaining why Fortnite will almost certainly not be hosting a World Cup in 2020. At the beginning of this year, there was a high anticipation for Fortnite or Epic Games to announce a large prize pool tournament. Unfortunately, as we saw earlier this week, Epic Games decided to announce Duo FNCS with a rather small prize pool. A lot of pros were complaining over various social media about the small prize pool compared to previous FNCSs. For example, the first place in Europe in the finals is $70,000. That may sound like a lot, but compare that to the World Cup, for example, where first place was $3 million, and previous FNCSs, with first places netting over $100,000 each. Epic were most likely working on a World Cup 2 or World Cup 2020 because there have been multiple game files found suggesting this. As well as the reason why they would probably want to host another World Cup is because it made a lot of publicity for the game. Think about Booger, who won. He ended up going on many shows and there was headlines all over the world about this kid who won $3 million playing a video game. So if they made another World Cup, it would incentivize a lot more people to come back to the game and start grinding again because there's something big to grind towards, as well as the viewership figures would increase because the viewership figures have been down recently this year so far because Season 2 had low viewership figures compared to previous seasons. The main reason why Fortnite are going to cancel or would cancel their World Cup 2 is because of the coronavirus, obviously, or COVID-19. The reason that they have to cancel it is because it would be a major health risk to host a big LAN event with thousands of people. First of all, very few people would attend because of the coronavirus. And second, they would not want to be associated with bad publicity where maybe you'll see headlines saying Fortnite tournament, coronavirus outbreak, that kind of stuff. The reason why I think that Epic Games would cancel it is because Psyonix, who produce and develop Rocket League, were bought by Epic Games in May of last year. They have recently announced that they are canceling their World Championship, which was due to be a big major LAN event happening this year for the Rocket League community. And instead, they took that money and pumped it into their online tournaments. So that's $250,000 that they took and they put into their online league instead of hosting this major tournament. So since Epic Games now owns Psyonix, that could have a good indication of how, on Epic Games' standpoint on such major LAN events. This is not all bad thing. This could mean that they work hard now towards a major online tournament where everyone can participate, which is a really cool idea. I think they had to rush to get Duo FNCS out because of the lack of tournaments, and they had to get something for people to start grinding. But I think they are working on something bigger due to just such a small prize pool. They have so much money. They're gonna have to make some bigger tournaments for people to work for after Duo FNCS.